How's it going, guys? Welcome to the season finale for the F1 2020 My Team Career. Season 1 is about to get wrapped up tonight, or today. I'm recording it at night. So we will see how it goes at Abu Dhabi. To be honest, I'm not expecting much. I did the practice sessions, not that great. We're about to qualify, not expecting much. And everything on the car is fitted. We're not going to have any grid penalties. I think a lot of other guys will have grid penalties. Sky, what are you doing? I am trying to record. You can see the standings right here. We're 7th in the driver standings, 7th in the constructor standings, and R&D wise, we have completed all of the parts that we need to adapt. So that's why I did for the practice sessions. I used the rest of the points, and everything that we needed to get adapted so we don't lose them have been in place. So now we go back to doing what we were doing and trying to upgrade the car as we were. That will carry into the off season. And did I do anything else? I don't think I did anything else because in the facilities I've not spent any money. I think we have 10 million in the bank right now. I've been saving for a new teammate. That is why I've been saving a ton of money. And we are also, I will of course invest in the facilities, but for now I just want to make sure that I'll have enough money to make a decision. I'm thinking about George Russell, I'm thinking about Daniel Ricciardo, I'm thinking about Lando Norris, thinking about those kind of guys, but I've not decided who I'm going to pick, and I don't think that will be this episode. I think that will also be next episode. I don't think I'm going to be doing the off-season stuff here. We will do that at the beginning of Season 2. So if you guys have any recommendations in the comments, you guys can go ahead and let me know. I know for a fact that, let's say, I don't have the contracts in front of me, but I would say George Russell is like 7.5 million. Lando Norris is around 9 million. Daniel Ricciardo is a little bit more. I think he's around 10 or 11 million. Esteban Ocon is again like 8 million. Carlos Sainz 9 million. Lance Stroll 7.5, Raikkonen 7.5, Kvyat somewhere around 7, Giovinazzi like 6, Romain Grosjean's like 5, I think, or something, or 5 or 6, something like that. So, and Verstappen I think is actually like 11 or 12, somewhere around there, but not entirely sure. So those are the guys that I'm looking at to bring into the team. I don't want to spend too much money, which is why I'm really strongly looking at George Russell, but we will find out. I think there is a pretty big difference between Russell and Daniel Ricciardo, and I think Ricciardo coming to the team would be really nice. It also kind of helped me to take away, because look how well he's doing. Look at Ricciardo driver standings compared to his teammate. That's insane. He's pretty much doubled his teammates total. So Ricciardo is definitely someone I'm looking at, but George Russell is also on the cheap the best option available. So we will get to that in the start of the next episode. Again, leave your comments down below for what you guys think, where you want to run. We will qualify now. Don't expect much, but grid penalties should be coming to other teams, so hopefully we'll gain a few spots, and we'll see what we can do. All right, with 5 minutes left in the session, you can see we are 16th, ahead of Stroll, Magnussen, Russell, and Grosjean. Schumacher struggling a little bit. Now, I'm going to show you guys something. Look at this. Albon and Verstappen. On the chart, on the R&D chart, it still says Red Bull's the third fastest team, but in the later half of the season, they have just been abysmal. They're 10th and 12th. Lewis Hamilton, for some reason, is in 9th. I don't expect that to stay there for long. And you can see there's McLaren and Renault are really taking charge here right behind the top three. Kimi Raikkonen is the fastest car on track. I mean, I don't really know what happened on the first lap of these guys, okay? I'll be honest. I don't know why Kimi Raikkonen's first. I don't know why these things are happening. Listen, Kimi Raikkonen is in an Alfa Romeo, and he is 2 seconds faster than me, and a second and a half faster than his teammate. I don't know what's going on in this qualifying session, guys. It's absolutely ludicrous. It's insane. But we'll do this final run and see what happens. Not the best lap. 17th. Well, we gotta hope on grid penalties. That's expected, guys. We're gonna be running in the back, and it's to be expected because we haven't made an upgrade to the car since like Singapore. I upped the difficulty, and we have no upgrades in the car. I don't know how. How is Kimi Raikkonen on pole? I don't understand. But whatever. We'll just. His teammate is 16th. It's just nuts.
It's the final chapter of the season then here at the spectacular Yas Marina circuit. It's a race where the pole sitter failed to finish in 3 of the first 4 events. A front row start here is by no means a guarantee of victory, so we go into battle once more as we get underway at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We have 21 corners here at the Yas Marina circuit, 12 to the left and 9 to the right. It's a total lap distance of just over 3.4 miles. There are 2 long back straights opening up some passing opportunities into the braking zones, and we expect average lap speeds of around 123 miles an hour. Anthony Davidson also joins me in the commentary box today. Why don't we start by talking about Valtteri Bottas? What a season they've had. A well-deserved championship victory, and the pressure now surely off with the title already in the bag.
It really is well-deserved. I wouldn't say it's been a faultless title challenge, but certainly one that has been consistent and well-managed. Here's hoping they let off a bit of steam today and give us an exciting race.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Vettel, Carlos Sainz, and Ocon, Norris, Perez, Hamilton, and Max Verstappen, Stroll, Kvyat, Antonio Giovinazzi, Oldtimer, Grosjean, Ricciardo, Alexander Albon. They've taken a grid penalty, and George Russell, Schumacher, Latifi, Magnussen, and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot today. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track and get this Grand Prix underway.
Okay, guys, so I'm trying to think of what strategy to use, the one stop or the two stop. And I mean, in the time it says the two stop is faster. I don't really believe it would be. I mean, does the hard tire really is it that bad around here? I mean, we will see. I'm gonna use the default strategy for now, but I want to see what the race is going to be like. And if I need to pit, I know lap 12, put hards on, and then we'll do the one stop strategy. So just for now, I'm gonna keep it on the two stop, but we will change that if needed throughout the race. Let's see what we can do. Don't expect much. I'm warning you guys that right now, but we'll try to get as much as we can in turn 1 and the rest of the lap. That's a good start, especially on the medium tire. Ooh. Oh, sorry. Oh no. Okay, that was one of the worst restarts I've had because we were 3 wide through that entire section. But you know what? We gotta do what we gotta do. Go around the outside.
Great first
Yeah.
lap. Keep it up.
Man, I'm gonna have no power down the straights this race, am I? Ooh. Gonna dive it in there. Probably not the smartest thing to do. Go back and overtake. I'm just taking every risk possible right now. Signs, thank you. And okay, basically battering our way through. We've gotten up to P7, but not in a clean way at all. I'm not, to be honest, I'm not even that proud of it. Now he has to hold on, which I don't think we can, but I'll try. Well, now the one stop's looking tastier now. I mean, because you think about it, there's no way giving up the track position is going to be worth it. Even if it says we're faster, it's not about being faster in terms of like our total lap time. It's about holding up everyone else. That's what matters. So, yeah, definitely going to be doing the one stop most likely as we battle with Carlos Sainz. Ooh, a little bit of contact there. I was giving him room. And we hold on to it, but we'll be lucky because there's going to be no DRS this lap. So I'm going to try to use some overtake, and then let's save the rest. Okay, it's going to be a mighty battle to stay in the points. I don't know what Lewis Hamilton's doing, why he's back here, why he qualified back here. I don't know if Raikkonen's still in the lead, what he's doing. This is just a very odd end to the season, to say the least, as I completely messed that up. And there goes Sainz. Gonna try and defend. Yeah, I know. And should be able to get it. Yep, we got it. I think Norris and Sainz had some sort of contact because they've fallen. They were a second behind me, and now they're over 2 seconds back. So there must have been they were battling or something, and it cost both of them time, which means I can hold on. We're actually holding on fairly well to Esteban Ocon, but I'm making a lot of mistakes right now, so trying to clean that up. But we can't keep up with him too much, but at least we're out of the DRS range for now, so that's what matters. Just stay out of DRS, save some of our resources. We will be fine. Definitely going to do the one-stop, guys. 100% doing the one-stop. I know why we can keep up with Ocon and these guys, and Perez and this pack. It's because of Kimi Räikkönen. I forgot about him. Kimi Räikkönen somehow qualifying on pole, but he doesn't have the race pace. He's leading this pack right in front of the Ferrari, which I think is Leclerc. And he's holding everyone up. And now think about the long term of this race. That's beautiful for us, because if we're doing the one-stop, these guys on the soft tires, they're not building up any gap. This race is playing out perfectly right now for us, even after the hectic first lap. Definitely not faster than McLaren. Definitely not faster than Renault. Definitely can't be able to keep up with them on a fair race. But because of Kimi Räikkönen, we could keep up with Alfa Romeo, and that's what's happening right now. So every lap this continues, the better finishing position we could get, because they'll just run out of time towards the end of the race to catch us. Now, if I can get into DRS range, we're not there yet, but if we can get there, that will help us against Lando Norris. So you can see he's on his way. He's on his way pretty quickly. So we have to get into DRS range as quickly as we can. And I think there's moves going on right now. I think the Ferrari's trying to get around Räikkönen. And I think he got around. Not entirely sure, but I think he did. Yeah, he definitely did. And now Perez got around him as well. And here's Ocon and Räikkönen. And Räikkönen, unfortunately, is losing some grip. So I actually wish, I don't want to pass him. You know, I want him to hold everyone up and let's just run in a train. That'd be good for me, but unfortunately, it's not going to be the case. We're going to stick right with Esteban Ocon here. Try to get them later on. I expect Ocon to make a move here. So we're going to follow suit. Rich and all of our overtake. We have a gap on Norris. Let's see what happens here. It's actually now going to lean. Actually, no. Come on. We'll make the move in the next DRS zone. Oh, that's a lot of contact. Right here. There we go. There's a yellow flag out.
Caution, caution.
And let's see if we can get around Ocon. Oh, Vettel. Well, I can't overtake. Yellow flags.
They've got a serious car issue.
Alright.
Looks like they're retiring.
Okay. Well, that was fortunate and unfortunate. We gain a spot because Vettel was out of the race, but I could have gotten around Ocon there. But I couldn't because of the yellow flags. If I would have overtaken, I would have gotten a penalty. So Ocon's going to drive away. Räikkönen is going to continue trying to hold up the rest of the pack, and Vettel is out of the race due to a mechanical failure. It's playing out better than I thought it would. Man, DRS is such a big help. I mean, it is amazing how helpful DRS can be. But now the challenge is, can we stay with Ocon through the third sector as Lando Norris has now gone around Räikkönen? But I think Räikkönen's done plenty enough for us in terms of helping us throughout this race. We just gotta stay with Esteban Ocon here. The soft tires for him must be wearing out. We're on lap 7, so hopefully our tires are starting to take a little bit of advantage here. And my only goal is not to pass him. I just want to stay right behind him. That's all I want to do. You might be wondering, well, why not pass him if you're faster? It's because I'm not. I'm not faster. The only reason I'm staying with him is because of DRS. So he is still faster than me. So I just want to stay right here. We're able to save some resources as well. I don't have to run in Rich as much. I don't have to really defend from Lando Norris. This is exactly what I want. This is beautiful. Yeah, you can just tell those soft tires on Esteban Ocon. Oh my. Well, you could tell. Now you can't, but you can. They're wearing out. And yep, that's the key. That was the sign right there. I could just tell he was going slow. And they pit. Again, we're going to the hard tires, so we're going to keep going. Here comes Lewis Hamilton. This is going to be interesting because Lewis, we'll see what strategy he does. Right now, if he pits this lap, he's on the 2-stop. If he goes to lap 12, he could be on the 1-stop. I'm going to lap 12, so we'll see what Lewis does. And he's coming in. Lewis is coming in. Leclerc, who's leading the race, and he's already pitted, he's already caught up. So yeah, he's pretty quick to say the least. We'll try to hold him off as long as we can. Couldn't hold him off. Just whatever, save fuel, I guess. Get DRS for 1 lap. That'll be nice. Alright. We continue on. Let's keep going. I'm still feeling pretty good on this on the medium tires, so I'm gonna go 1 more lap, and then we'll come in, because tire wear doesn't seem like a problem. I mean, it feels good. I feel like I would be running the same laps in the hards as I do in the mediums. So 1 more lap. We are in the pits, heading down nice and slowly. I think we're gonna rejoin in either 8th or 9th,
Go, go, go.
which I'm happy with, because here we go.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Oh my lord. Well, I didn't make the best of the pit exit, so that was a problem. And alright, we got in front of Giovinazzi though, so that's good. And how is Hamilton still back here? Oh my lord. Okay. Hey, Lewis, you need some therapy after this season. 'Cause I don't know what the heck's been going on with you. Alright, so not the best. It's definitely not 8th, but we're not too far back. Norris is on a 2-stop. Kvyat is on a 2-stop. Everyone around us is on a 2-stop, so we just have to manage our resources. We'll be okay. Alright guys, you see Norris and Perez has came down pit lane because they have just made their 2nd stops. So we are not pitting. We're in good shape. I definitely think we're going to finish in the points. It's just about where are we going to finish. That's the big question mark. And I will continue to drive as fast as possible to try to... We're not really racing anyone on track. We're just racing people in terms of delta and time, because we just need to. And Giovinazzi's doing a great job, by the way, helping us by blocking everyone behind. We're just trying to jump ahead of the queue when they come out of pit lane. That's pretty much all we're doing. Like, this entire time, I've not been catching, like, Kvyat. Before that, Norris and Perez. I was not catching them. I was running decent lap times. I wasn't catching them. And the whole point is not to catch them. We don't have as fast of a car as those guys. We're just using strategy to our advantage. There go a few more guys. Raikkonen, Ricardo, and Carlos Sainz have came down the pits. Bottas has already completed his 2-stop, I'm pretty sure. So, actually, I'm not sure. I don't know about Bottas. I think he did, but I'm not 100% sure. Esteban Ocon's in the pits. He's coming out. This is going to be close between Ocon and us. He's underneath us.
8 seconds.
And he's going to be about a second behind, maybe even less. There he is. Alright, so we've got past Ocon. So the strategy is working. Are we going to be able to hold him off? Probably not. Doubt that. But we are in P5. And I'm pretty sure we can hold on to this, at least in the points. And that's my only goal, is just finish in the points. I don't really care where in the points. I just want to finish in the points. So we're looking in great shape right now. And yeah, here he comes. I don't have any overtakes to really hold him off, so there he goes. We'll try to fight around the outside for a little bit. Oh boy. There's really not much I'm going to be able to do. Here he comes again. There he goes. And he's off. Okay, so we'll just fall in behind him. Try to use some DRS. Yeah, now you can see how much faster he is in the 3rd sector. When he was on softs earlier in the race, he was going super slow and we were keeping up. But no, when he has fresh tires, off he goes. We're on the hards. He's on a fresh set of mediums. It's going to be night and day difference. So we continue on. Let's keep trying to hold on to this point position. Alright, bad news. Carlos Sainz and Perez are gaining. And I'm pretty sure they've already done... Have they done both their stops? I'm pretty sure they have. So, now the real fight is about to start. We are 7 laps away from the finish, which around this place is a long time. He is right on the gearbox. Oh god, man, that's a terrible exit. Oh, that's not what we needed. This is going to be tough. I'm going to use everything we got. I think we'll be able to fight off for a little bit, but it's not going to be long. Come on. There we go. Nice exit. Back into Rich, but I think that's going to be it. Yep, there he goes. Alright, back into lean. And we just try to wait and save again. It's really hard to defend. I mean, we just don't got the speed. Now everyone's joining the party. It's McLaren, Racing Point, and Renault all over the place. Oh, man. the midfield battle, and we just don't have anything for these guys. I'll keep trying. Alright, it looks like this is about to be it. Perez is around the gearbox. And he's looking like he wants to make a move. I'm going to force him high. Oh boy. Alright, we hold on there. Now I got to hold on down the straight. Got to get a good exit. We did into Rich. Through the gears. And him actually trying to make the move helped us. Okay, so we get to relax for a little bit. I'm going to go back into standard. Gotta get through here nicely. Getting a good exit is the most important part. Not the best. Man, snake it. Snake it. Snake it. Force him high.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh boy. Alright, we're good. Oh boy, okay. We gotta keep trying. Now we gotta go into lean. Oh, they're not even close. Okay, so Perez trying to make the move. He lost time. Now just gotta go into lean and try to save as much fuel as you can. Get a good exit. Come on. That was nice. That was nice. There we go. I think we'll be okay here. I really need to save too much. I could have saved some right there. Alright, back in a lean. We clear another lap. Let's keep going. Whoa, Perez just hit me. Perez just hit me into there. And I think part of his wing flew off. I'm pretty sure that's what I saw. And he's slowing down. I think he has to pit. He just overdrove that right-hander. Yep, there he goes. Just come down pit lane. That was a stupid move. I didn't do anything. He wasn't even close to making a move. He just ran right into the back of my gearbox. Okay. Now Lando Norris is the one trying to get around us.
Got 2 laps of fuel left.
And he's not going to be able to make a move here. He might be able to drive it in there, but he's not going to be able to make a pass. And this actually might help us if we could just clear him right here. Which we do. Oh, it didn't really help. Nope, he's right there. Get my slipstream, please. Got to use all the overtake. We are good. Back in the lean.
Okay,
oh, no, we're not. Oh!
11.6 seconds.
Alright, he dove it in there. Not going to work for him, though. We continue on. Only 2 laps to go after this. Let's see if Lando does the same stupid mistake Perez did. I mean, look at this. Look, he did it. I felt a little bit of contact. I don't think it hit. I don't think his wing flew off, but I guess I'm braking too early through there, and they're just deciding to not slow up for me. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Lando is putting the pressure on. Yeah, I know I'm losing tire grip. Whatever. Leave me alone, Jeff. Alright, come on. We can do this. We can lose 1 spot. I'm okay with that. I just don't want to lose, too many. Fall out of the points. There are enough drivers behind us to fall out of the points. Oh god, here comes Lando. Ooh, boy. Push him off. You ain't getting past me, boy. Grow up. Come on. Nice exit. Rich. Alright, I'm going to save my overtake. Okay. We're clear through here. Let's keep going. Alright, final lap of the season. Oh god, I messed up the shifting there a little bit.
This is your final lap of the race.
Okay, here we go. Into 4th. Nice exit. Alright, if Lando makes a move here, that's actually okay, because he really can't make a pass. Keeping an eye, he's going to go up top. Let him go up there. A little bit of contact. We're fine. Arc it in. Get a good exit off, nice and straight.
Lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
And I could save some overtake, actually. So we're good down 1 DRS zone. Only 1 more DRS zone to go, and then we're in the clear. So it's all about the exit here. Boom, 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 boom. All about the exit. Fireworks going off. Charles Leclerc wins the race. And it looks like we are in the clear. Let's keep it in standard. Nice and easy through here. Take advantage of all the curb. Oh god. Didn't take advantage of all the curbs there. Alright, so Lando's going to be right in our gearbox here. Use some overtake. He's fine. Alright. Fireworks still going off. Boom, boom, boom. Lando just hit me in the rear again. There goes part of his wing. I don't know why they're doing that. Lando, what are you doing? But he must have damage now. We continue. It's going to be a 5th place finish. Not the cleanest way to do it. Had to hold a lot of guys up. But we got it done. What a great way to end the season. Let's go, baby. Ho, 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 ho. Let's go.
We've had a very strong season this year. Very strong.
Oh, yes, we have.
Well done. And thank you on behalf of the team for a fantastic effort.
Superb first season. Superb. Incredible season. I don't deserve driver of the day. The first lap was a mess. Oh, man. Let's go. Leclerc, Bottas, Ocon, Sainz, Radman, Norris, Ricciardo, Stroll, Hamilton, Kvyat, Albon, Giovinazzi, Gasly, Verstappen, Schumi, Magnussen, Raikkonen, Perez, Grosjean, Russell, Latifi, and Vettel is the results of the final race of the season. Red Bull, again, not in the points. Really horrible finish to the season for those guys. But for teams like Renault and McLaren, great finish to the season for them. And for us, really, really good finish to the season. We did not switch anywhere or change places. We were only 6 points behind Ricciardo, which I'm very happy about. And in the constructor standings, we remain 7th. Ferrari pull out the win in the constructors, while Bottas takes home the driver's title, with Leclerc coming in 2nd. Hamilton, worst season of his career, in 4th. Verstappen holding on to 5th after his horrible end to the season. Ricciardo, Radman, Sainz, Albon, Stroll, Ocon, Perez, Norris, Raikkonen, Kvyat, Giovinazzi, Grosjean, Gasly, Schumi with 2 points, and Russell, Magnussen, and Latifi scored. That's surprising that Magnussen scored literally nothing. So no points for Magnussen on the season. Rounding out season 1, our combined acclaim got to level 14. But again, remember, Schumi will not be part of the team. Well, off right now, what I'm thinking about, he will not be part of the team next season. We got all of the sponsorships required there. And I just want to see what happens here, because we are heading to the offseason. Now, we're not going to go in depth into the offseason. We're going to save that for the next episode, which will be the start of season 2. But I just want to see where we are in terms of finances, in terms of everything that's going to go on here. Okay, so we head right into the contract renewal. 13.25 million in the facilities. And I think I just want to look at the R&D. And no, we're still not ending the season yet. You can see we have a few activities that we can fill out, a press interview, and we will do all of that as well. So I'm not going to go any farther than this. Mick Schumacher, market value of 4 million, rating is 64. If we go to the driver market, look at what we got. So there is a 3 million buyout for Russell, and it goes up for pretty much everyone that is still in their seat. Looks like everyone has maintained their seat. Yeah, everyone, including Hamilton, who was absolutely horrible, have maintained their seat. So again, 13.25 million in the bank. Who are we gonna go after? Daniel Ricciardo is 12, so that would take up a lot of money. We could even go with Leclerc for that. So that's a lot of money. Perez, Sainz, 10.5. Kvyat, Norris, 10.5. These guys have their prices actually raised a little bit. They were 9.5 last time I looked. 10.5 for all those guys. Albon's at 9, Magnussen's at 9, Giovinazzi 9, Russell 9. Russell's looking like the driver, but I mean, do we pay? I'm looking at someone like Lando Norris, 10.5. His experience is low, but racecraft awareness and pace are all up there. Do we do it? Comment down below, guys. I want to read your comments, and I'll take that into account, and then I'll make a decision. Right now, I'm really thinking about Russell. I'm thinking about Lando, and I'm thinking about Ricciardo. I could do Leclerc, but I'm looking at Ricciardo actually. I'm thinking about him, and it's looking like one of those three. But we need to upgrade the car, so I don't want to use all 13 million we've saved up just on Ricciardo. You know what I mean? So very tough decision here. Or do we just re-sign Schumi? I mean, I feel like he wasn't getting the R&D stuff I wanted. His experience is really low. I just feel like I want a little bit more experience, and that's why if I want more experience, maybe I should go with someone like Grosjean. You know, it's really tough to say here. So comment down below, and I will decide at the start of the next season. and we'll go through the entire offseason and see how everything goes. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Next video, the start of season 2, is going to be a long one because we have a lot to go through, including the Australia race. So I'll see you guys later. Take care of yourselves, and peace out.